Right, I'm doing a short video here about the final group video that goes to accompany the group project. Look, your tail's getting in the way. Come on, sit down, just sit. Look, we're on TV, be quiet. Right, I'm just gonna let go, right? Just calm down. This is why we call you Puppy Ranger. You're 10 years old, you're supposed to be fat and old and lying around all over the place, okay? Yeah, this is not working. Okay, go bugger off there, go play with rabbits. Go play. All right. Okay, sit. Go play with the rabbits. Look, there's one right there, something like that. Okay, this video is for the final group project video. So normally in a class, when you do a final group report, the professor says, "Okay, great, that's wonderful, but we want the rest of the class to know what you did." So they ask you to make your presentation to the class. Well, we can't do that because of COVID. So what's the equivalent thing you can do? You can make a video about what you would have said in your presentation to the class, right? And then by making that video and putting it on YouTube, it allows me to share it with other people and say, look what they discovered that was interesting and useful to the course. So you're going to say, oh, what's in the video? Well, you'd put maybe 60 or 70% of the things that you did in your final report, but not all of them, and not each one in exact detail. You wouldn't just read the pages of your final report. What you would say is something like, in our final report, we talked a lot more about the technological environment and the competitive environment because we're dealing with an IT thing that didn't have much related to the social culture environment. So that's why we focused on da-da-da-da, right? And we found out during the course of this that it's very interesting to find out da-da-da. And so you kind of narrate yourself, meaning tell a little story about what you found and why it's interesting. So you pick about 4 or 5 or 6 of these things and that's it, right? So you wouldn't make it 2 or 3 minutes because that's a little bit too short, but you wouldn't make it 7, 8, 9 minutes. But you'd be surprised how many people do a presentation that's about 7, 8, 9 minutes, okay? In the real corporate world, you got a lot less time. So just think about a few things in your final written report that you sent to me, which would be really interesting to share at the end of the class. And at the end, they would say, gee, that was interesting. I learned something about that. Or I never thought that the political environment could have an effect that way. Or I didn't know that the geographic environment could have an effect on something like that, okay? So that's what you do for your final video, okay?